While eating, the man suddenly saw a news report about a car accident. Out of curiosity, he clicked on it, only to be shocked to discover the victim in the accident was actually his own wife. A chill instantly ran down his spine, because just moments ago, his wife had prepared dinner for him, but when he looked at the cucumber in his hand, it had turned into wriggling worms. Overwhelming fear instantly consumed him. However, just an hour earlier, when the boy finished organizing things and was about to get off work, he also saw a news report about a car accident, but he noticed that the vehicle in the accident looked exactly like his uncle's car, so he immediately found a photo to compare, and was shocked to discover that the victim was his aunt. The boy rushed into the kitchen, ready to tell his uncle about it, but at that moment, his revived aunt suddenly returned and interrupted him. Seeing her standing there alive, the boy was terrified. He quickly handed the computer to his uncle and ran out immediately. For his uncle's safety, he hurriedly called a friend for help, but at that moment, his aunt suddenly walked out of the kitchen, apologizing repeatedly to a photo of her husband. To avoid being discovered, the boy quickly hid in a pile of clutter. Watching his aunt step closer and closer, he was so nervous he barely dared to breathe. Fortunately, the woman noticed nothing and turned to go upstairs. Seizing the opportunity, the boy rushed into the dining room, only to find his uncle already collapsed on the floor. The boy was horrified, but just as he was about to check on him, his uncle suddenly stood up in a strange posture, even straightening his own neck. The boy broke down, begging his uncle to spare him, but his uncle calmly explained that he had only been pretending to be dead. It turned out that while eating, he had accidentally seen the same news report, and at that moment, his wife suddenly appeared behind him. Terrified, the man fell to the ground, and to survive, he pretended to be dead in an attempt to deceive her. However, just as they were about to escape, the woman suddenly appeared behind them and called out to them. Seeing his wife's body twisting unnaturally, the man grabbed the boy and ran upstairs. When the woman grabbed his clothes, he kicked her away. Back in the bedroom, the man suddenly noticed a folder on the bed. After opening it, he discovered that his wife had purchased a large insurance policy, and he was the beneficiary. Looking at their wedding photo, the man felt deep sorrow, so he decided to go downstairs to see his wife one last time. At that moment, the woman was sitting at the doorway, crying in the rain. Seeing her like that, the man felt a pang of sympathy. He asked the boy to bring a metal bucket, preparing to burn offerings for her. But unexpectedly, his wife stood up and slowly walked toward him, then suddenly kicked him to the ground and angrily accused him of kicking her down the stairs and injuring her. It turned out everything had been a misunderstanding. Only then did the woman confess everything to her husband. The day before, she had been playing games with a friend as usual, but due to bad luck, she lost everything she had, even losing their car to her friend. After hearing this, the man sympathetically treated her wounds. At that moment, Jack returned from outside after making a delivery, but strangely, he seemed unable to see the three of them. The man found this very rude and followed him, but Jack suddenly disappeared. Just then, a tablet nearby rang. The man picked it up and saw that at the accident scene, there was Jack's motorcycle. As they were still confused, they suddenly noticed 7 unread messages. At that moment, the boy said that Jack had already been dead for 7 years. A terrible feeling instantly crept over them. When they returned to the living room, they suddenly saw Jack's figure. They immediately hid in a nearby office and blocked the door tightly.